your mind while we laugh and play. Here comes DJ Boo, Shaheem and our Debbie. Yes, we're on our way to brighten up your day. Here we go. Here we go, here we go. From the shore, here we go, here we go. From the shore to Be-More Show. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. From the shore, here we go, here we go. Be-More. Asbury Park, New York. You know we got y'all. Here we go, here we go, here we go, y'all. Here we go, here we go, here we go, y'all. Here we go, here we go, here we go, y'all.
What's up, everybody?
What's going on? What's going on?
What's up? Welcome back to another episode of From the Shore to Be More. I am one of your hosts, the one, the only Shaheem. Let's go.
And I too am a host. I'm Deborah Singletary, also known as Aunt Debbie.
Yeah.
Right. And of course, you know you got the one and only, the official DJ Boom, here in the building, making it do what it do. Each and every Sunday, right along with these two. What's happening, everybody?
Yes, of course he is. And yes, of course, we are the treacherous three of the tri-state area and the DMV. And it's good to see all of you back with us for another great episode of From the Shore to Be More. We are back with another amazing topic for you guys. And we are so glad you are joining us this Sunday. Right, guys?
Yeah,
Absolutely. We're happy to have y'all.
The nature of friendship. The nature of friendship is our topic today, ladies and gentlemen. And we encourage you all out there to please be a part of the conversation. Friendship to me isn't just the people you hang with, but maybe who your spirit feels safe with or comfortable. Your safe space. How about that, people? It's going to be a great conversation, and I'm looking forward to it. How about you guys?
So am I. I think it's going to be a fantastic topic to talk about today. I'm excited.
That's right, everybody. Before we jump into that, I just want to say and remind everybody about our last conversation last week, the power of aging. That was a great episode, everyone. And if you missed it, first of all, you're going to be sorry you missed it. But if you did, you can go back and check it out. You can go back and catch it on our YouTube channel, everybody. Please tell a friend. And don't forget to subscribe. Also, you can catch us while you're having your morning coffee, while you're picking the kids up from school, because we are streaming everywhere. So please, check us out. Right, guys?
That's why we here. That's why we making it do what it do.
That's definitely why we do what we do. Before we jump into everything, what is this, circles? Who did that? Yeah, I'm not feeling that. Yeah, before we jump into everything, though, I just want to mention this before we get too carried away. Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday is coming up tomorrow, everyone. And I have to mention that. So, happy birthday to Martin Luther King Jr. And every time his birthday comes up, I always like to play one of his speeches. So if you don't mind, I'm just going to play something real quick, guys. If y'all can hang with me for a few minutes, just real quick.
Somewhere I read of the freedom of assembly. Somewhere I read of the freedom of speech. Somewhere I read of the freedom of press. Somewhere I read that the greatness of America is the right to protest far right.
I tell you, it just puts chills up my spines when I hear him talk. Boy, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, happy birthday again to Dr. Martin Luther King. In this time in our country, those words hang so poignant right now. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, you know, some folk, they don't know about the right to assembly. They want to call in National Guards on people.
Hallelujah. Y'all been
Okay.
watching TV. Y'all seeing what's going on. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Boom.
I wasn't saying nothing. I was laughing.
Yeah, we all see what's going on in Minneapolis, and we're all seeing the threats made against different cities all across the country, democratic cities in particular, everybody. So we all see what's going on. Pay attention, stay woke, everybody. That's all I would say. But happy birthday again to Dr. Martin Luther King, for sure. Before we go too crazy, also got to remind everybody, it is Football Sunday. We got some big games today, and I got money on the line, so I have to bring that up. I'm not doing too bad so far, but yeah, I got money on the line today, everybody. So, a shout out to the teams playing.
Is this the show on gambling? Do we need to have
Ooh,
a point? Oh, next week? Oh, okay.
ooh, that was sweet how you popped that in there. But yeah, maybe
As long as you win, it's all right.
we got some comments. Yeah, it's when I lose that I hate it. Oh yeah, go ahead. You can put them up, Junior. That's fine. I'm not paying attention. Junior again's running the show right here for me, everybody. Hey, I can't read the name. I need my glasses. Yes, I do read glasses.
Universal Beauty 9691.
Universal Beauty. All right, what's up, Universal Beauty? Shout out. Thanks for joining in on the show. For sure. Then again, Junior's handling everything for me today, everybody. So I gotta shout out our engineer extraordinaire, my son Junior, everyone. My son Junior has his own thing going on, and he wants you all to reach out to him on his YouTube channel on Otaku Everything, everybody, and that's Anime Cannibal, everyone. So you can go check him out on his YouTube channel if you want to talk about anime or anything to do with gaming. He sure love to hear from you, right, Junior?
Right.
There you go,
And
everybody.
I just want to honor the name he's chosen for himself, which is Ty. I know it's his dad. You're fond of Junior, but I also acknowledge that he is his own individual and that he has chosen Ty. And so I want to give a shout out to Ty.
Well, shout out, Junior. There you go.
You know,
Well, what happened to the? What are you doing?
They have a anime thing going on up here in York, Pennsylvania. I believe it's this coming weekend. I forgot what they call it, but it's a dedication of some sort to anime, or something's coming out for anime this weekend up here in York, Pennsylvania. I'm glad y'all said that, because I wanted to make sure I shouted that out, letting him know that they are doing something. So anime is a very big thing all around. So
It is. I'm not into gaming. I never really was a gamer type of kid. Everybody. So I'm not into that world. I was always into sports, running around in bushes. Yeah, right. Shout out to Universal Beauty and everything. But I do see that anime is a big industry, and they always have
yeah,
conventions.
it's huge.
Thanks for letting us know, Boom. I know Kenny Mack also shouted out anime when he was on here. So shout out to them too. And the Wrong Nose podcast. So go ahead and shout out Reach Jr. on his YouTube channel, everyone. All right, to keep this thing moving, I just want to mention this because we're going to get into this topic and get into the rest of the show. But nothing in life is free, everyone, and we sure could use your donations in keeping the lights on, everyone. So please help us out here. Send your donations to Cash App, $ from the shore to Be More, or PayPal. We do accept that too. PayPal me / from the shore to Be More, ladies and gentlemen, and help us keep the lights on here. We would sure appreciate it, right, guys?
Absolutely.
Also, big special event happening today because I have a brand new video, ladies and gentlemen, to my new song. She's On to Me. Yes, I do. Created by one of my own family members. I love working with my family. Forever Fudge, everyone. So I want to thank her for my new video. And I will be showing you all that video at the end of the show. So stick around for that, everybody. How about that? Right?
Absolutely.
I saw it. It is hot.
Did you like it? I love it. What did you say, Boom? I'm sorry.
I was about to say, before we dive into the birthday shout
Yeah.
outs, I wanted to give a shout out to the VFW here in Pennsylvania. I met a young lady on Monday. She connected me with them on Friday, and I DJ'd their breakfast yesterday morning, which was a phenomenal breakfast yesterday morning.
Wow.
It was dedicated to the one and only Biggie Small. So it was the Biggie breakfast,
Wow.
right? And the
Really?
feature breakfast was T-bone steaks, cheese eggs, and Walter's grape. Yo, when I tell you, when I
That
tell
is
you,
too much.
and I'm not a steak eater. I am not a steak eater at all. But when I tell you that chef put her foot in that, man, listen, absolutely. It
Wow.
was delicious. So shout out to the VFW up here in York, Pennsylvania. Thank y'all for having me. I had a fabulous time. Thank you.
All right, thank you, and I want to thank them for taking care of you, Boom, for sure. And I'm glad you mentioned your dates because real fast, and I'm going to move on. I promise everybody. But he reminded me that I also had a big day yesterday, and I would have got in trouble if I didn't mention it. Yesterday, I spent with my other family, and that is the Scania's family, my wife's family. They had a special event where they got the matriarchs of the family together, and it was really special, and the patriarch of the family, and we all showed up. Now, I wasn't expecting everybody to show up who was there, and so I was pleasantly surprised to see that a lot of the family showed up. So shout out again to the Scania's family. I love them so much, and I love them for loving me and accepting me for who I am. That's big to me. So yeah,
Right.
man, right. So yeah. I'm a handful. There's no secrets, but big shout out to them.
Two hands.
For sure.
And my hands are big.
You crazy. Universal Beauty just wants to be our second co-host today. I can see that. Yeah, right.
I like it.
Yeah, thanks for joining in. But while you guys are doing whatever you're doing, we're gonna keep the ball rolling. Happy birthday to all. Is it still Capricorn season? It still is,
Yes,
huh?
it's still Capricorn season.
Yes,
Yes.
Capricorn season.
I think they give them extra time.
I
But
know,
whatever.
I'm very jealous. It's another day.
Well, okay, all right. Happy birthday to all you Capricorns out there celebrating your birthday today, in the past week, or the upcoming week. We're going to do this thing with you guys. How about that? All right, let's get started. We're going to start with you on Debbie. Anybody special you want to shout out today?
I want to acknowledge 3 of my artist cronies, 3 men. Dudley Bacciano,
Okay.
Ed Sherman, and Jimmy James Green. Thank you for shining your light and revealing the truth and beauty and the awesomeness of life through your art. Thank you.
Wow. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to all of you. Wow. Hope you enjoy your day. That was nice. All right, Boom. You're next up. Let's do this.
Yeah, I got a couple birthday shout outs. For one, my homegirl Shireen. Unfortunately, I didn't make her party yesterday. I mean, Friday, actually. But she's a Capricorn celebrating a birthday. So shout out to my homegirl Shireen. Sorry I did not make the party. But like I said, I'll make it up to you some kind of way. We'll make it do what it do. Also, today, Kanisha Harris is celebrating a birthday. She's somebody that comes out and supports the events from time to time. So shout out to Kanisha Harris. I want to
Happy
shout out
birthday.
all the Capricorns once again because I know some fantastic Capricorns running around these parts, like Universal Beauty, like my homegirl Shelly Washington. So once again, shout out to all the Capricorns, and hopefully you guys are enjoying your time because it's almost over.
Shout out. Yeah, I think they gave them extra time. Listen. I want to know who do I talk to put in so that the Virgos get extra time when our time come around. Who do I talk to about that? Because we need to get some extra time for that.
Well, there's a petition circling to knock off a week of Virgo.
No. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Don't try to spoil my fun. Yeah, it is Capricorn. Thank you, Junior. Universal Beauty. I tell you, you're blowing up. She also had some birthdays. You see those birthdays out there that she wanted to shout out, Junior? Yeah, I see him up there.
But Capricorns need the big up because it is it's not the easiest sign to be. It's an earth sign, and it's a sign of the late bloomer. And late bloomers, it's a misnomer because they bloom when they're supposed to bloom, but they're not like the tulips in Holland that come and go really fast.
Right.
Capricorn is like the desert flower, which takes years for one bloom. But baby, when it blooms, it is the most magnificent. And many Capricorns are happiest older than they are young because they finally learn to be young when they're old.
Wow. All right. I know you just made some Capricorn's day today. And Universal Beauty, Universal Beauty wants to say happy birthday to Enzo. Sylvia, I said happy birthday to Sylvia. So yeah, happy birthday to Sylvia for sure. Rick, Span, and all my caps. Okay, I don't know what that is, but all right. Happy birthday to everybody. And thanks again, Universal Beauty. I have a couple.
Capricorns.
Caps. There you go. I got to come up with a nickname for Virgos. See that? If we doing that.
Go,
I mean,
you guys, but she on me today, where we gonna have a problem. Virgos, join in. Let's not let them have the day. Join in, everybody. I got one special Capricorn.
We call y'all badges. I mean, virgins.
No, we ain't doing that neither. I'm gonna come up with something real special. I promise you. By next week on this show, there will be a nickname for sure. I promise you that. And then, yeah, I just have one person I really want to shout out this week, and it's personal to me, and that's my niece, Moesha. Shout out to Moesha, whose birthday just passed on January 15th. I think that was Friday. I'm so proud of her. She's been through a lot, and she's holding in there doing her thing, and so I'm so happy for her. Happy birthday, Mo. Keep doing your thing. I'm proud of you. Also, well, that was my last one, but I have a few celebs that I want to shout out. Some important people, too, so I definitely want to recognize. Well, one very important person. I'm going to start out with this very important person. I want to send a very big and special happy birthday shout out to the former First Lady Michelle Obama. January 17th. Such style, such grace, such class, man. Happy birthday. We already know that you guys enjoyed your day. I'm sure Barack made it special, right, guys? Happy birthday to the former First Lady. Also, it must be a day for the ladies. Happy birthday to Debbie Allen. I have to recognize Debbie Allen because she's been getting recognized a lot lately. January 16th. January 16th is actually her birthday. This guy here also shared a birthday with Miss former First Lady, and that's Steve Harvey, everybody. Happy birthday to Steve Harvey. January 17th was his birthday as well as a lot of famous people. You wouldn't believe how many famous people were born on January 17th. I mean, Muhammad Ali, James Earl Jones, D-Wade, it goes on and on, but I'm not going to keep the show up. I got one more person, and then we're going to keep this ball rolling. I want to say special happy birthday in heaven to this young lady. Happy birthday in heaven to Aaliyah. January 16th would have been her birthday. 1979. August 25th, 2001 was when she passed away. What a superstar, everybody. And I miss her and her talent for sure. So happy birthday in heaven to Aaliyah, everybody. And that is my celebrity shout-outs. Thank you, Junior. And I hope everybody enjoyed that. Happy birthday to all you Capricorns. Now, if you're having a celebration of any kind out there, there is a way that you can add the three of us and our small businesses to your celebration. And this is how you can do it. Hit it, Junior. Reach DJ Boom and Shush Entertainment at boomsquaddjs.com 678-334-1745 for your next big event or karaoke night. And to attend the next Silent Fitness event, be sure to reach out to Shush Entertainment, a subsidiary of D3 Lux Entertainment. Before stepping out for the night, look for the latest in women's fashion at terryscloset.com. Step into Terry's Closet and step out in style. terryscloset.com, your closet's new best friend. And reach the Boris Singletary at visioncarriers at AOL.com for astrology consultations, art workshops, wedding ceremonies, and rituals. Be sure to reach out to Vision Carriers at AOL.com, 212-234-1329. All right, everybody, make sure you reach out to us, especially it's Valentine's Day coming up. So I know you might want to get something special for that special lady in your life, and you can go to terryscloset.com and find something. Or if you need someone to officiate your ceremony, I'm sure Debbie will be more than happy to help you with that, everybody. So make sure you reach out to us for sure. Before we move on, I want to just put this up. My wife wanted to say thank you, and she would thank me for recognizing her family. And if I don't put her comments up, she will get me later on. So yeah, baby, it's no problem. We had a great time yesterday, and she also want to say happy birthday to our niece, Moesha. So there you go. Now while y'all checking that out, we're gonna be doing our thing here, and we're gonna keep the ball rolling.
I guess right now we should start the show.
Must see TV earn movies. I hope y'all got something good to watch, because I need something good to watch. I haven't been finding anything good, so I'm interested in hearing what you guys got. You see anything good out there, on Debbie?
Well, I saw a great movie yesterday. It's called Maud, and it was made in 2016. It is based on the true story of a woman who has she has a deformity because of arthritis, but she's a young woman, and she gets hooked up with a guy, and she's a folk artist, and she becomes a folk artist in spite of her handicap. But what I especially like about this movie is that it is an example of feminine power. And so often when we think of the word power, we think of force, the way men did it.
Yeah.
Loud, boom, boom. But there's another kind of power that might be described as the power of presence. And she conquers in that film through this feminine presence. So I really, I would have cried a lot, except I had somebody watching it with me. I didn't feel like being so exposed. But it's a good movie.
That I didn't feel like it.
What was the name of it again, on Debbie?
More.
Maud?
Yeah, I think it's Morty, Maudie, but they called her Maud. I saw it on Prime. I had to rent it. It was, $3 and change, but it was well worth it.
Right. I'm going to have to check that out. And I see Universal Beauty's chiming in with her pick for the week, The Torture Report. Universal Beauty, why don't you hit us up, let us know where you saw that at. And you said you saw that on Prime, right, on Debbie?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you, on Debbie. How about you, Boone? What you got?
Well, I got three movies. I did watch the new Black Phone. I know you guys are scared of horror movies, but for my horror movie buffs,
You saw that?
I watched the new Black Phone 2. That is on Peacock. They did a great job with the new one and explained a whole lot.
Black phone,
And it's loosely based on the killings of Ted Bundy. So it's good. It's good. I enjoyed
serial killer.
Yeah.
the
I never got that.
I enjoyed the movie. It was pretty cool, and in the way they did it, it was pretty cool. So, and then I saw the new one that came out on Netflix, The Rip, starring Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. Great
Was
from
it?
start to finish. It was great from start to finish. The plot twist is fantastic. I loved it. I loved it.
Really?
I said,
Okay.
okay. I like the way they put that together. So shout out to Ben Affleck and Matt Damon doing that thing with that movie.
What platform?
Netflix. That one is on Netflix. So the and that one is like an action adventure type movie. The Rip is an action adventure. The other
Okay.
one, I'm not sure if Shaheem's going to be able to watch it. It's a documentary, but it's a documentary on Vegas strippers. So, but it was pretty good. You know what I mean? It was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It's nothing really perverse about it. You know
Right.
what I mean? It's just interesting getting the backstory on, how they had to go, what they went through when the pandemic hit and how they had to survive and all that type of stuff. It's interesting.
What do you
So
say, Junior? You want to watch a bunch of strippers?
uh,
Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll check it out, boo. But thanks for that. Thanks for all three of them, boo. I appreciate that. Me, myself, and first of all, I wanted Universal Beauty wanted to let us know that we can catch the Torch Report on Prime too. So thanks again, Universal Beauty. I didn't have a lot of time to watch anything this week, but I did have a little time yesterday, and I wanted to watch something funny. And for the life of me, I couldn't really find anything that I get into that really caught my attention. So I did what I like to always do when I can't find anything to watch. I went back to the old classic. I don't mean the real old classic, but from a few years ago. And I put on this old one. Big Mama's House, everybody. That's right, with Martin Lawrence. That's right. I must have seen this movie 50 times and count 51 because I watched it again yesterday. And again, it had me on the floor dying, laughing, everybody. So not Big Mama's House 2, not 3, but the original movie. You can't help but get a kick out of it. Shout out to Martin Lawrence. So that's my pick, everybody. If you want to laugh today, go back and check that one out, everybody. And that's our picks for the week.
did you see the Kevin? Did you see the Kevin James one? With I forgot what it's called, but it just came out. Kevin James and somebody. I forgot what it was called.
Yeah, I saw there was some kind of remake to it. No, I didn't see it. I tell you the truth, after the second one, I stopped. I gave up on that. But the
No,
first
no,
one
no, no, no,
always
no,
keeps
no.
me laughing.
I'm talking about something to make you laugh outside of something you've seen before.
Okay.
It's a
All
movie
right.
with
Well,
Kevin James and I forgot the young man's name, but it was action comedy adventure sort of movie, and I forgot the name of it. Hopefully, I'll remember it before we leave here today, and I'll let you know what it is.
okay. I'll have to Google it. All right. Or like you said, you just let me know, and I'll check it out. We'll see. But that are our picks for the week, ladies and gentlemen. And so y'all check them out. Come back next week. Let us know what you thought all about them, everybody, because we're interested in hearing from you guys. Now, that being said, if you are an audience member who has a topic, a show idea you think that our family here would love, or if you are a business looking to support our growing program here, this is how you can get in contact with us. Hit it, Judy. To contact us, you can reach us on our YouTube channel, where you can comment, join the show, and please don't forget to subscribe. You could also watch, like, and comment, join the show on our social media pages. Our Facebook or Instagram is at From the Shore to Be More. Our Twitter or X is at 2_Be More. And our email is fromtheshore@gmail.com. You could also call the show at 732-455-2503. If no one answers, please leave a message and someone from the show will get back to you. And please, tell a friend. Please tell a friend, and we promise you contact us, we'll get back to you. We're not going to leave you hanging. All right. It's time to get to that part of the show that y'all been sticking around for, and that's to get into this topic, the nature of friendship, everyone. And I encourage, please, everyone checking out the show on YouTube, on Facebook, whatever, join in. Send us your comments. Be part of the show. We don't do this just for us. It's not just our show. This is your show, too. So please, be a part of it. All right? There you go. Let's start the conversation. Friendship is an important dynamic in a person's life, I think, for so many different reasons. It's my feeling, and again, my co-hosts will give you their opinions. My feeling that we're losing those connections, somewhat due to social media. I think human beings are just losing a connection to each other, period, because of social media and the internet. The world's a lot different than I remember. That's for sure. You might have even heard me say on this show many times that I can remember when I was a kid, people used to send letters to each other. It felt good to actually get written words from a human being. Duh. So used to these robots, but from a person that they actually put their heart in. It actually meant something to you. Also, the connection with friends that you grew up with, and that you still are friends with to this day. You might not see each other every day, but you still stay in touch with each other. Those kinds of connections are hard to find these days. Would you guys agree?
Most what connections?
Just those basic friendship connections that keep people tied together. Other than someone you might consider your significant other, especially as you get older, you start to, I don't know, and age might have something to do with it too, but I'm going to talk about that. You start to lose connection with a lot of people that you considered friends.
Yeah, what you talked about, I think the title was The Nature of Friendship, and the word nature implies that there's an aspect of this which is generated from the cosmos, from the earth, that it's like it's a divine reckoning. And in terms of that, I would say that we don't expect to keep a friend forever because we're growing and we're growing at different rates. So, my bestie in junior high may not make it when we get to high school or university if we go, or to work, because we just naturally outgrow each other.
Right.
And we want to allow for that.
So maybe that's how friendship relationships are supposed to be. There are, of course, some that will last you forever, but for the most part, most of your friendship relationships are ever changing, in a sense, as you grow as a person.
Yeah, I mean, the interesting thing is that this culture puts such a value on longevity, right? Like if you're friends for 100 years, that's more successful than a 2-year friendship. And just like in a marriage, if you are relying on your emotions and your feelings to keep the marriage solid, you can miss out because things change. And I think one way of going with the natural flow of change is to learn to ask our friends questions. And I think friending is an art, like it's a way. We think, oh yeah, all I got to do is, if I buy a plant, I go, oh, that's pretty, and then I don't water it. You've got to water a plant, and you may have to talk to it and give it some food or prune it. And I think the same for friendships, that we also have to tolerate, to the degree that we can, the ways in which our friends grow. I know with women,
that can be tough.
Your friends, and you're all single women, party over here, party over there, and then one of them gets married and has a baby.
Exactly.
And their focus is on their family, understandably.
Right.
So in order for those people to maintain a friendship, some effort has to be done. So
I'm glad you brought that up.
Natural doesn't mean you just kick back and it'll happen. It means you may have to make some efforts.
Effort for sure. I'm glad you brought some really good points, because you have to be able to tolerate, like you said, certain things. For instance, your best friend you've known for a long time gets a big promotion and now doing well in life, and maybe he's starting to buy big cars and do different things, and you're looking at all this, and maybe jealousy can start to. You still love him, you still wish him all the best, but you can't help but feeling a little jealous that you don't have these things or you're not able to do these things for yourself, right? I mean, so it does take a certain amount of tolerance. It takes some work. It takes some effort, like you
That's
say.
that's an interesting take on it, because to me, if I'm your friend, I'm not gonna feel envious of anything you got because I'm your friend. I'm excited that you are elevating to another level or elevating. It don't have to be a level. Like and so when that doesn't happen, that's when I start to question the friendship. Then you wasn't really my friend. If you're envious of anything that I've gotten that you don't have, because I'm your friend, like for instance, I got DJ Cole. Now we call each other brother and sister. But that's my friend. If she don't have speakers and I got speakers, I'm she not gonna be jealous because I got the newest set of speakers. She gonna be pumped like, good, bro, you got those. Da, 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 da. And I'm gonna be the same way with her. So that's how I look at friends. That's my friend. Because she want to see me succeed just as much as I want to see her succeed in whatever way that is, whether
Yeah,
it's relationship,
I'm hearing a little bit of an echo or
business or
something.
whatever.
Something's going on with the sound. You guys hearing that?
it could be
No,
my.
I don't hear it. I
I'm
don't
going
hear
to
it at
turn
all.
my
I'm
speaker
hearing a
down.
little bit. I just want to make sure that the audience can
Turn
hear.
my speaker down and let's see if that helps. Well, I want to be somewhat generous about emotions that are negative, that we deem to be negative, like jealousy, because I think there is some room for jealousy in life. And so, what that might mean is that our friend's success causes us to reevaluate our lives and
It
some of the
does.
choices that we've made.
It
And
does.
I think that can be a good thing. So, and if a friend of ours is now making more money and they say, hey, let's go to, you know, Jamaica, not, I mean, I'm not, the island in the Caribbean. And
Okay.
you'd be like, well, I got no money. Like now they can go
And do
and you
things.
can't go with them because your finances
Okay.
aren't the same. And so sometimes people keep their friendship circles small and like them so that
Yeah.
they're never in it. Yeah.
Well, there's a reason because there's a benefit to having friendship connections, right? Let's face it. There's an emotional safety almost. You could say mutual growth, especially when you came up in the same neighborhood with the same people. You all shit. You all been in and out of each other's house. Your mother's all friends, so you all kind of grew up with the same mindsets as the same shared values, things like that. Like I can remember growing up in the '70s, we went in and out of each other's house like we were family. Let's face it, our mothers were all friends. We never even thought anything about it. It was like almost one big family. So it was growing up in this collective community. There was definitely a benefit there. But I'm going to hit you guys with something interesting here now. We talked about the jealousy amongst friends, but let's about when they get that promotion. But how about when that same friend, okay, starts to find another friend and introduces you to this new friend? That creates a whole different set of emotions as well, doesn't it? Now
Does
you're
it?
looking
Tell me about it.
you're looking at this new friend. Well, who is this person? Is he stealing this friend from me? Is
Are
that
they
Yeah.
I've
taking
grown
my
up with, that
And
I'm
that
known
position?
can
for?
happen. You've had experiences with that.
I wouldn't say in that way. But I've seen it. Of course, especially with girls. And I'm not knocking women, don't come in after me with me. I'm not knocking y'all. Men do the same thing. But jealousy becomes an issue in friendships sometimes, and the fact that this person might have found someone else, especially if they had this promotion, and now they're finding friends maybe who are on the same financial level that they are, and you're not. Emotions can creep in. Everybody's human.
Yes. And Universal Beauty says grow
Uh,
up. And I say grow within because what I want
what?
to offer is that emotions are natural and we never want to make
Yes, they
people
are.
feel badly or feel wrong because they have an emotion,
Emotion.
whether it's jealousy or grief. So
Okay.
yes, it's difficult when you have a buddy and y'all hung out all the time, and now they don't
Yes.
call you because they're going to places that you can't afford, and they
Afford
don't
to go.
always want to treat you. Yes, you may have to experience that as a loss.
That's right. That growing apart can be a tough part of friendship.
It can be a yes, yes,
Yeah,
Shaheen.
one hundred
Growing
percent. It can
apart
be.
can be painful, and let's be generous about that, about people who
Okay.
feel pain, because we all feel pain.
Yes, we do. Pain is part of life, isn't it? There's no escaping it. At some point in life, I think we all, as human beings, feel some sort of pain, right? It's part of life, but it's what we take from it, right? It's what we take from. I'm sorry. Could you read that
I
to me?
can't.
I don't have my
I
glasses. Yes, I
can't.
do need
I
glasses.
can't work
That's
with Brian.
Brian. So Brian is talking about his his mujeres, mujer one singular, and she
Okay.
says that her friends don't see her anymore since Brian showed up.
Wow.
Well, she does Latinx and Brian is Negro. And yes,
See, you see.
does happen.
Yes, of
And
course it
it's
does.
valid because you've got to, it's like if you are learning something new, you may have to spend more attention on that new thing. But ultimately, and I'll bet that Andrea and Brian have parties where they can invite the friends. So that's a
Mm,
creative solution to the fact
mm.
that that Negro has shown up, as she calls it,
Stop, stop,
and has
stop.
scared all her friends away. So I think there's an art to that.
It is. It
No,
is.
I
Well,
think
go
it's.
ahead.
I think it's exactly what Shaheen was saying earlier. What happens? Like we said in another show, we create these habits. We meet people and now they have become a habit. I think it's more so they become habits more than being a friend. You're just habituated with that
Oh,
person always being around and
good
always
point.
being able to go with you. And now that that person has something else that they're giving attention to, now you're mad because they're giving that attention to
Attention to some.
something or someone else, blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
Whereas now it just became a habit. You probably at the end of the day don't even really care. But
But
because we're habituated into this behavior, now it's like, oh,
Yeah.
it's like smoking. You know what I mean? If you became a smoker and you smoke, it's a habit now. So to
well,
get rid of it,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, it's so intense to stop smoking. It's not. You can just stop. You really can. You can just stop. But
Well, see, well, cigarette smoking, I understand, is the most difficult of all habits to stop.
my
So
mom stopped. Mom,
intellectually,
stop. No patch, no
intellectually,
gum, no
some
nothing.
people can, some people can, but what causes the habit may be something really deep seated. And so if you don't address that deep seated, then you may not be able to just stop. Nature, people are different,
yeah.
so maybe
Thank
you
you.
just stopped,
Thank you.
but everybody is
Thank you.
different. And I wholly agree with you, DJ Boom, about with our friends, just, we're used to them. And I also want to, have compassion for people who run into that
Yes. Yes.
scenario. I've run into it.
Well,
I
I
had
think
a, okay, go ahead.
no. I'm sorry, but I think we could agree that it's natural to maybe feel that emotion if you feel like
Yeah,
someone's still. It's but how you deal with it is
right,
important. Don't
right.
make it a negative in your life. All right. You can I don't want to say turn it positive, but you can manage it. On Deb, you want to say something? I can see.
No,
No,
listen,
You know,
very
no.
much so. Very back in 2023, when I moved to Atlanta, that's the first time I was alone in my
yeah.
entire life. Alone. I mean, not a sibling, not a quote unquote friend,
So
a
there's a yearn
cousin.
there's a yearning for friendship.
Exactly. So what I had to do was
Okay.
figure out me. I got the
Ah.
opportunity to figure out me because now
Okay.
I have no distractions of I got to make sure such such is good over here, and if they invite me to the party, like my homegirl party I didn't go to before, I would have felt deep in the down in the dumps. I, I didn't go to her party. Da, 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 da. Well, now I'm like, man, she wouldn't have came to mine. If she didn't want to come, she ain't gonna come. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it gives you that dynamic to really discover who you are and why you
Mm.
are
Go
and
ahead.
why these people are even around you. Why have these people even become habits? I had a friend that I
Mm.
grew up with, that we no longer speak at all. And I'm talking over 40 years of growing up with. And you two are familiar with it, but I'm not gonna say no names because everybody don't need to know. But we don't speak at all, like at all. Like there's no speaking, no text, nothing. And it
Mm.
probably should have happened a long time ago. When I think back in hindsight, it probably should have happened a long time ago. But again, you have this habit of being able to just reach out because,
Well,
or blah, blah, blah. But it should have stopped a long time ago for us, in our friendship part.
I would say, or would you say that there are different types of friendships? There are lifelong friendships. One of my relatives, I won't want to say his name, that I was talking to yesterday. I was talking to his wife, and his wife was saying that he had friends that he had since childhood that he still communicates with, and he doesn't even want to find any other friends. So there's such thing as lifelong friends. There could be friends who share a common purpose. Like we're working on a project, and we come friendly because we're working on this project together to get done, or this creative collaborators. We're friends because we're working. We form this kind of friendship. I'll say,
Well,
and then there's friends
one,
that
I encourage people to stop using the word friend anyway. People are acquaintances. If you're doing a
here
work project together, that's my acquaintance. That ain't my friend.
you singletarians, man.
That's not my friend. We just use that word. I taught my kids that when they go to school. They go to school and if
Yeah.
somebody sit at the desk with them and my friend such that's not your friend. They don't know
Now I
you. You
wasn't
don't know
talking to
them.
you.
That's
I
not your
was
friend.
talking about Brian.
Oh no, I figured. You know what I mean? Like that's not your friend. That's just somebody that's in your class. That's just somebody you know. That's not your
Well,
friend.
but then that brings us to how do you meet people? And Shaheem alluded before that when you're older, it's different, right? So
Thank you,
I spend a
thank
lot of
you.
time alone now. That's why I'm available for this show.
Stop.
Y'all, my friends, and um, because my
My
friends
God.
are they're working, they have children, they have grandchildren. I got a present from my niece saying, "Look, Aunt Debbie, just because I don't call you don't mean I don't love you. Here's a blanket. When you miss me, put this blanket
Put the
on." That's a
blanket on.
hug.
There you go.
It was the most beautiful thing. But she's not as available now because she is a grandmother raising two children. So she doesn't not love me. She ain't got no time for me. As far as friends with benefits,
Let me put that back up.
Brian, I hope you're talking about single people who are not in a
Yo, man,
relationship, but they still have active hormones.
I
man,
love I love how
And
she's trying to put that politically correct. I love it.
yeah.
well, I'm trying to do better, boo. And they need those hormones stirred up, okay? So I think, um, can I say whether I ever had a friend with benefits? Y'all don't want me to say.
No, whatever.
Say it.
Because boom, you brought up the fact that your
You
room.
can have a friend with benefits because they're friends, really, they're friends. And what the benefits mean is they don't have to spend the night, they don't have to wash the dishes, they don't
There's no
have to
strings
show up
attached.
for all your things. You're just having an exchange of hormones. That could be a wonderful thing. I think it's fairly rare,
Right.
It's a
We
type of
understand.
friendship.
Look, right.
but
We
it's a type
understand
of
what it is.
friendship. It's a type of friendship.
It's the type of
Right.
friendship. We
We
both have a
understand what
need.
it is,
Yeah,
and it
that
is
needs.
what it is at the
It
end of the
is
day.
what it is.
Yeah.
And I know.
Um,
Go ahead, Boom. I'm sorry.
no, I mean, I've had friends with benefits in my past. Do I have it now? No, I probably could if I put forth the effort to, but I just don't. Um, it just is what it is at this point. Now, as far as that goes, I'm looking for my forever person, like where she's everything, that I want
Mm,
and need in life from here on out.
that's
So
beautiful.
I don't care about that, but I've definitely had the friend that you could call that late night. You know what? And such and such ain't available. Hey, what you doing? Da, 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 come on. Oh, can I come over? Can you come over? Can I come over? Sort of thing. I've definitely had that, but man,
I'm sorry, Boo.
Yeah, yeah.
Boo. After this, you need to talk to your uncle. You
Shout
know,
out to Brian for tuning in
you don't have
to the
to
not to
take
show.
Red
him
Lobster.
to Red Lobster. But Boo, you make a powerful point when you say, and then Brian, I want to talk about you and my friendship with you because I hardly ever hear from you anymore. We'll have an on-air thing. No, I'm just a little bit joking. But the thing is that no friend can be our everything. And I know I have friends that I could go deep with. I can go to Cecil.
Yes.
Hey Cecil. Speaking of friends, not with benefit. Well, the benefit of my friendship with Cecil is that Cecil is a man, and I do get a particular kind of energy that is masculine in our friendship. We don't exchange hormones. And the same with my brother Brian, and the same with you guys. You know, there's
Mm,
something that I get from you men that I might not get with women, or if I get it, it's
wow.
different. So I'm not picking one over others, can't do without my women's because there's a certain something
There's a different type of friendship I think that women
that
share,
no
right?
person can be our everything. And that's too big a burden. Well,
So
who we got here?
you see this young lady right here?
Hello.
Hi.
Mm-hmm.
This is my bestie right here.
Your roommate.
This is
This is
my
what?
roommate. And people don't.
Roommate?
This is my roommate, and people don't believe that we can be roommates because we're both so damn fine that we can't resist each other, I guess, so to speak. But we're doing fantastic up here. I don't creep in her room. She don't creep in my room. This is my
All right.
friend.
That's because y'all old.
How long have y'all been friends, if y'all don't mind me asking?
Wow, when did we meet? We met in 2019, I believe.
Yes.
2019.
So
Can I ask her a question?
go.
First of all, what's your name? Introduce yourself, please.
I'm Kimani.
Kamani. How are you, Kamani? It's nice to
I'm
meet you. I'm
good.
Shaheen. Kamani, has anyone ever asked you about your friendship or your relationship with DJ Boom?
No one ever specifically asked me. Everyone I've come across so far have been like, yeah, I can understand y'all being friends. But I do understand if people don't understand it because it's not the norm.
Like peaches on Monday when we met
Yes,
her.
like we did meet someone that just was like, no, y'all can't tell me y'all
Right.
just.
Right.
We like, we are. Never, we've always just been friends.
I'm assuming that you are in a relationship, or are you single?
I'm single, I'm dating, but that's something that I have a conversation with whoever I'm dating, and
Okay.
so far I haven't had any issues.
Okay. All right. That's a beautiful thing. Maybe the world is changing, because I don't know if I was dating you how I would like that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean,
It's one of those things where it's like we'll cross that bridge when it happens. You know what I mean? Sort of thing. Like if somebody has a question or whatever case may be, we'll cross that bridge. But for right now, it works. So
yeah.
why stir the pot when it don't need to be stirred?
There you go. Because like I said, they're all different kinds of friendships, right? I mean, obviously, you guys are sharing this friendship not just for emotional support, but financial support too. I mean, that's
Right.
important too. You have a shared goal to get out and get on your own eventually, right? So
Right.
So there's a friendship and purpose right there in some senses. Shout out to Universal View. I mean, you guys have been great with the comments today. I got to tell you, right on point.
But honestly, I could probably do that now. But when I was younger, because of the kind of nature I was,
yeah,
I think my imagination would have rolled over into the room. It's just so good. So, Kamani, are you willing to say like what decade you're in? Are you in your 30s or your 40s?
I'll be 45 in March.
Okay, so she's mature. She's a mature.
I know what you're getting at.
What?
If you two were younger, would it be the same? If you were two and shacking up in your 20s, would it be the same? Probably not.
For me, if I was in my 20s, no, I would not be. No, I would not. No.
Well, there it goes. So there's a maturity aspect that matters in these type of things.
Exactly.
Well, I've done it before.
And it's also hormones. I mean, that's another show, but our hormonal needs are different as we mature.
Yes.
And there's a certain point where we get confused between the hormones in the mind and the imagination. And not only that, everybody has a different sexual energy or depth to them, and everybody is not the same. No. So some people can do that. I could do it now, but
back then
I couldn't have done it when I was 45.
You better stop. All right, stop. You're trying to turn this into a whole other show. Listen, come out here. Look, thank you for.
I'm just honest. I'm honest and I reflect. And so a lot of times these subjects, they're things I've thought about before and I've known about myself. I have to know myself.
That's important.
But shout out to, so Kamani, do you have a best girl? Do you have a bestie? What about best friends?
Yeah,
do you have a bestie?
Girlfriend. We've been friends since we were 14. Went to the same high school. Yeah.
Does she ever ask you about your relationship with Boone?
No,
I'm trying to change the subject.
She understands. She understands. She said,
I'm just saying,
people can be. She feels the same way that it can happen.
Okay, I'm not trying to make anything happen.
It's happening, so we know it can happen between you two, and chances are you're a rare couple.
I'm going to ask you this again 6 months from now.
Come on, Shaheed. You talked about me.
Oh, you was thinking it. I
was not. I'm totally not. I'm going to take it moment by moment. Now, should he or they call me tomorrow and say, I'm Debbie, we have an update, I'll flow with it. But right now, I totally believe them.
No, I believe
them.
I absolutely do believe him. I'm just going to ask him that again in 6 months.
What about a bestie? Do people still have besties like Gail and Oprah? Is that a woman thing? Terry, do you have a best friend? Somebody you consider your bestie?
My wife has a few friends, but her friends
just said yes. And a bestie is like one person. Don't call their name because we don't want the other people to call and say, I thought I was your best friend.
Ooh, yeah. I like that.
And why is a best friend important concept, do you think? And maybe you think it's not, but why is best friends, and maybe Terry will ring in, why do we have to have a bestie? We could be married and we have a bestie. Why? What is that in our lives?
Well, I don't think it's a bad thing to maybe have a few more things common with a certain individual that you might have, that you or maybe a little closer to a certain person than you might be with your other friends.
Just always got to be in the mix some dang on way. He always just.
There's another friend.
Thanks for having me.
Right. Thank you for coming on. We really appreciate it so much. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Kamani.
Thank you so much.
I think it has something to do with intimacy, and that friendships are friendships really are few. So if you say, yeah, I got a lot of friends, you might be talking about acquaintances.
Mm,
You
that's a
have a
good point.
lot of acquaintances,
Right.
but most of us have really only a few really close friends.
That's true.
Like Jody Watley and Rakim says, friends are hard to find.
Come on,
Friends
friends.
like Jody and Rakim.
Well, listen, much as I love talking to all of our friends and all our new friends out there, we got to start closing things off in a little bit. So, listen, it was a great conversation. I want to thank
Already,
everybody for, yeah, right, it went fast. I
getting
want to thank
going.
everybody for commenting on the show. My wife, Terry, Universal Beauty, Brian, everybody for chiming in. We really appreciate it. It was a great conversation
You
about
could
any
talk to your friend
friends.
about anything.
We sure can.
Your acquaintance, you might be more selective.
There you go. There you go. I'm going to
Absolutely.
start asking for some final thoughts before we head out. Deb, you got anything final you want to say to the audience before we break out of here?
I want to dovetail onto something that Boom said. The way that I have friends at my age, I'm 73 and three quarters, is that usually it is through projects. That it's very hard to meet people and go, let's be friends, because you don't see them every day. But if I'm working on a project, I'm more likely to have something in common with that person. I'm going to be around them. And then at the end, we go, oh, let's go have a drink, and then we discover
Yeah.
each other that way. And, the brother who chimed in earlier, who is a friend of mine, he's brilliant. I hope to have him on the show someday to talk about his brilliant book. But we met because he's an artist, I'm an artist, and we travel in the same circles. If I didn't have something that I was involved in life, I wouldn't have an opportunity to connect with people and have friends.
All right, on Debbie. Thank you so much. All right, Boom. Any final thoughts for the people?
Yeah, absolutely. I want to just give all clarity and honesty, like Aunt Debbie said. Clearly, Kimani is an attractive woman. Um, but some things supersede others. Everything is not about the hormones. Everything is not about any of that. I would sit here and be an absolute liar if I said I never thought about it. You know what I mean? Like, that's silly. You know what I mean? But then you got to think what makes sense and what don't make sense. So that's the reality of it. You know what I mean? And it's like, well, one thing supersedes the other. Is it beneficial to just this one time do this and then possibly lose a lifetime of friendship, or so you weigh those options and you just go from there. But so I mean, I'm not gonna try to sit here and pretend that she's not attractive. You know what I mean? Like, it's not about being attractive though. You know, it's just what makes sense and what don't make sense at the end of the day, for us.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know, folks out there, how many people in Baltimore, New York, New Jersey. If anybody, two things. If anybody is looking for a puppy, I have this beautiful 10-week-old poodle
Wow.
puppy that I am giving away. I took her in and thought I would be able to deal with having her, but I cannot. I have to be gone for
Oh,
today and tomorrow when I leave home, and I just don't want her to have to just stay in a cage all day, every day. Um,
oh, she's so cute.
and she's only 10 weeks old. She's
Oh, she's
amazing.
so cute.
All right.
Lose my address.
Well, hopefully somebody can take the dog for you, Boom.
Right. And this is happening tomorrow, MLK, Baltimore, Martin Luther King Happy Hour. Yours truly, DJ Boom, will be at the Basement El Guapo on Frederick Road from 2 to 6, making it do what it do, as only I can make it do.
I know
Um,
that's right.
50% off all drinks, and I'm telling you, the food is fantabulous here at the Basement at El Guapo. If you got the time, happy hour, I know you got the day off, come on out and join us for a good time.
All
You
right.
should go, folk. And I want to sneak in that Boom speaks wisdom for married couples as well. Of course, you see people who are attractive or who you think are attractive. You might even feel a little twinge, but you want to weigh,
Uh,
huh?
No, all right. No, go ahead. I'm trying to wrap up. Go ahead.
I think I said enough.
You sure? You all right?
Yeah. It's the same thing, right?
Okay.
Boom. It's like you got to say, how important is it for me to get my twinge off when I have someone I'm committed to, who I call my husband, my wife.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to end the show by saying, friendship is like a living thing. It grows when we do, everybody. So let's all grow together. Let's all be friends. How about that? I'm happy with that. All right, everybody. Before we head out of there, I just wanted to mention you can catch everything that I'm up to on therealshaheem.com. And again, Valentine's Day is coming. If you're looking for something for that special someone in your life, be sure to shop at terryscloset.com. You can also get my new single, She's On To Me, this side over here, on my website, or it's available everywhere. So that being said, I am going to end the show by playing my new video. Before I do that, I want to mention next week we're going to have author from New Jersey, Siobhan Thomas, on the show, everyone. It's going to be a fabulous discussion. You're going to want to be here for that. So make sure to tune in next week for that show, everybody. That being said, we'll see you all next week for the next episode of From the Shore to Be More, everybody. We'll see you next week. Take care of yourselves.
My girl, she a body minder. Baby asking me, where did you find her? She's on to me, she's on to me. Tell her she's on to me. My girl, she a body minder. Baby asking me, where did you find her? She's on to me, she's on to me. Tell them she's on to me. My girl, all men desire. So sexy, she act like a fire. You're going to see, she's one to me, cause she on to me. You may feel you can get romantic. If I was you, I wouldn't even chance it. You're gonna see, quite possibly, she get to you, she got to me. Knocking on my door, there were no plans for her. Now she had me, slipping out the back door. You're gonna see, quite possibly, she get to you, she got to me. My girl, she a body minder. Baby asking me, where did you find her? She's on to me, she's on to me. Tell them she's on to me. My girl, she a body minder. Baby asking me, where did you find her? She's on to me, she's on to me. Tell them she's on to me.
Body winder, she deadly. Body language, speak sexanese. Wipe your dress up, sexy party. Hair pulled back down on your knees. Freaky things, why not? Tongue out, one lick, lollipop. Hit the spot, one sip, every drop. Vibration, shit non-stop.
Tell them she's on to me, she's on to me. Tell them she's on to me, she's on to me.